Pope Francis then doubles down. He mentions that Pope Benedict apparently was arguing that a great number of marriages are invalid due to a lack of faith.
Michael Haynes wrote a fascinating piece about what's going on in the German Bishops' Conference, talking about how the vote in the German Bishops' Conference to allow for homosexual blessings was 38-9. Do you remember all the talk from some priests? Father Altman used to say it too, about the huge number of bishops that are either homosexual themselves, that means practicing homosexuals, or at least homosexualist in that they are, supportive of it. He talked about more than 50%, and people were like, oh, come on, that's just such an exaggeration. Get this, how then is the vote 38-9 in favor of same-sex blessings in Germany? There's more to it because there were some abstentions and whatnot, but nonetheless, 38-9, 38 approving, only 9 opposed. In addition to that, the head of the German Bishops' Conference has basically said, yeah, we're going forward with it. We don't care what anybody else thinks, including Rome. This first thing about the claim of Francis getting backing from Benedict with regard to this concept.
So he spoke about marriages, and he really appeared to open the door for a very, very easy, quick process to dissolve marriages. So he claims that Pope Benedict supports him in this. So what Pope Francis stated, I'll just get my notes here to get the quotes right for you. So Pope Francis, talking about marriages, particularly young marriages, he says that when these young people say forever, who knows what they mean by forever? And Benedict said that because of this lack of conscience, a large part of them are invalid. So it's quite interesting then, if you actually examine what Pope Benedict says, it's completely almost the opposite of what Pope Francis is saying. So Pope Francis then doubles down. He mentions that Pope Benedict apparently was arguing that a great number of marriages are invalid due to a lack of faith. So it's quite interesting to break it down. If you, he doesn't specify what that lack of faith is in. Is it a lack of faith in God, or say a lack of faith in the sacrament? I think if you were to give him the benefit of the doubt, let's say it's a lack of faith in God. But Pope Benedict is not actually mentioning that. So Pope Benedict had a little bit of a development in thought from the time that he was prefect of the CDF to then his writings and statements on the matter when he was Pope. So his last statement on this was in his 2013 address, just before he resigned, in his 2013 address to the Roman Rota. And he's talking about marriage and about lack of faith and how you take that into account. And he quite explicitly says, and I quote, "I certainly do not intend to suggest any easy automation between deficiency of faith and invalidity of the marriage union." So very, very clearly opposing Pope Francis's argument there that a wide number of marriages are automatically invalid. There's a very fine process to be followed in order to make that discernment.
Hi, everyone. This is John Henry Weston. We hope you enjoyed this program. To see more like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button below to get all the latest content from LifeSite News. Check the links in the description to read more and connect with us on social media so that you can stay up to date with all the latest life, family, faith, and freedom news. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.